A man was just performing a magic trick on the street. Unexpectedly, in the next second, he was taken to the interrogation room by the regulatory authority, who mistook him for a superpowered being. It was because in this world, only nobles have a chance to obtain a superpower card and awaken a divine skill on their 18th birthday. Some people get the Five of Diamonds, which grants them the ability to teleport all things. Others get the Queen of Spades, enabling them to conjure various weapons for combat, thus, to avoid causing panic in society. Those with superpowers are forbidden from using their abilities in front of ordinary people, but the man knew nothing about superpowered beings, and he was only 17 years old. However, the regulatory staff didn't believe a word he said. In a moment of urgency, the man broke free from the handcuffs with both hands and directly cuffed them onto the regulatory staff. Unexpectedly, at that moment, a regulatory staff member nearby muttered, "Diamonds transform all phenomena. All things can be split in two. Double quotes. In the next second, the handcuffs suddenly shattered into two pieces. Seeing this, the man immediately thought the other person was also a fellow magician. But the regulatory staff said that this was his divine card superpower, which could split everything in the world into two. He then asked the man to show his superpower. The man was instantly speechless. That was just his magic trick. Unexpectedly, the next second, as the clock struck 12, a burst of light surged around the man's body. Seeing that the man had indeed just awakened his divine card, the regulatory staff released him without any charges. As soon as the man got home, the woman who had just cooperated with his magic trick found him. She claimed to be a professor at the Superpower Academy and invited the man to join the academy, offering him this sum of money as a scholarship if he enrolled. The man immediately agreed when he saw the school. The professor welcomed the man to the academy and told him that to get in, he needed to pass 3 tests. The first test was a bloodline test. As long as a new student's magic element level was no less than 3, they could pass smoothly. Unexpectedly, the man's magic element level was measured at 43, which was even higher than that of the 4 major families. In the blink of an eye, it was time for the second test, which was an aptitude test. 2 new students needed to compete one-on-one, and the system would evaluate their aptitude based on their performance. But at this time, the man's opponent was a mysterious figure in a black robe and a bamboo hat. The rule was, there were 6 chambers and 1 bullet. The 2 of them would each pick up the pistol, point it at themselves, and the one hit by the bullet would be eliminated. The competition began. The professor rushed over to stop the test. A skeleton killer had sneaked into the school, infiltrated the system, and was planning to kill the man during the test, even tampering with the test content. In the first round of the competition, both passed, but the man was restricted by the rules. He had to find a red object in the examination room to hand over the pistol. If he failed to find one, he had to fire another shot at himself within 5 seconds. The man took out a dagger and slashed his own hand. The pistol was returned to the mysterious figure, and both passed smoothly. The last shot ended up in the mysterious figure's hand. Would he pull the trigger?